Imagine stepping into a dark basement, where every corner echoes with muffled cries, but no one outside can hear. Today, we'll dive into a chilling case that left an entire city haunted. On a stormy night, the police received an anonymous tip, leading them to an abandoned house in the Edgewater district. Upon descending into the deep, pitch-black basement, they discovered a decomposing body bound tightly to a rusty chair. The victim was 35-year-old Ethan Cole, a successful yet secretive businessman. However, this case was far from being a straightforward murder. Veteran detective Laura Winters, known for her exceptional psychological profiling skills, was assigned to investigate. She noticed there were no signs of a struggle at the scene, suggesting the victim had been kidnapped and held captive for a significant amount of time before being killed. Subtle clues, like a stopped clock at exactly a.m. and old newspapers detailing financial scandals involving Ethan scattered around the room, led Laura to suspect this was more than a random act of violence. As she dug deeper, Laura discovered a series of encrypted emails on Ethan's laptop, revealing his involvement in shady dealings to cover up large sums of money siphoned from fraudulent investment projects. Ethan had exploited the trust of struggling families to attract investments, only to disappear with their life savings, leaving many in financial ruin. But what caught Laura's attention was a specific name on the list of bankrupt victims: Robert Sterling, once a talented engineer who lost everything to one of Ethan's schemes. Robert wasn't a cold-blooded serial killer. He was once a loving husband and father until his company collapsed due to Ethan's deceit, plunging his family into poverty. After his wife's tragic suicide, unable to bear the pressure, Robert became a changed man. He did not kill Ethan out of mere hatred, but believed that making Ethan endure the same fear and pain he had once felt was the only way to find peace. Laura followed the trail from the emails and documents, eventually tracking Robert down to a rundown apartment on the outskirts of town. There, Robert was waiting for their final confrontation. Instead of fleeing, he invited Laura to sit down. Robert revealed that he hadn't killed Ethan immediately because he wanted him to experience the helplessness that countless families had endured due to Ethan's deceit. To Robert, this was not murder, it was justice for the voiceless. As Laura faced Robert, she realized that while his actions were undeniably wrong, his motives stemmed from an unrelenting pain. She began to question whether, sometimes, the law's version of justice is truly enough to heal those crushed by the system.